Welcome back. Right, I played 9 holes just now and I got to the point where I just couldn't be bothered no more. And I might have spoke about it before, but I'm going to speak about it again. The course I play on is quite a casual play course, but it does memberships as well. So it kind of is a pay-to-play kind of place. And it's good for me, it works for me, and it works for me and my daughter to play together as well. But it's so annoying when you get people playing, for whatever reason, I don't think they play that much, right? And look, not everyone has to be able to get around in like less than 9 over or whatever, because I don't. But when you take nearly 15 shots on a 360-yard hole, and you don't just think, do you know what, I've got someone waiting to have their second shot that's going to get them, you know, near enough to the green, but he's waiting and waiting and waiting, and I was the person waiting, right? And I was obstructing someone else from having their shot because they'd end up on the wrong fairway and this, that and the other, and I was near their fairway anyway. But I literally waited 10-15 minutes to have my second shot. I had 180 yards to the hole. I couldn't have my shot until they'd finished, and then they held me up the hole before that and the hole before that and didn't even offer. So look, you know what, you're on your own, you're playing faster than us, do you want to play on, do you want to play through? No, nothing, not a dicky bird. And that's the frustrating thing with not playing at a members only golf course. So I try to book the non-busy times, but I think where the sun is going down earlier, people are trying to get as much golf in now before it gets really cold and horrible, and all the afternoon tee times now are just gone. But it's just so annoying. Like, look, we all want to play, we all have a bit of fun. Problem is, today I wanted today to be one of my scoring rounds that I contribute towards getting my score down, getting my handicap, sorting that out, right? And when you get frustrated about things that are non-related to your shots and how you're playing, I tell you what, it ruins your round if you're trying to take it semi-serious, or you know, you're trying your best. And in the end, on that particular hole, I had a 5-iron in my hand, just to get out of other people's way, because I was in the rough between two fairways essentially, right? And the people teeing off on the neighbouring hole were reluctant to have their shot because of where I was, maybe because they was, you know, beginners as well, a little bit concerned about where their ball might end up going. I just ended up hitting the 5-iron just weak. So I know I didn't get nowhere near where their game was, because I don't want to ruin their game and get them put under more pressure than they're already under. But if you are a beginner golfer and you've got like people up behind you and you're trying to speed yourself up, don't stand there. Say to them, go through and let them play their game so you can play your game. Don't put yourself under pressure and worry about what other people are thinking. Oh, he's thinking I'm really... I know what I was thinking is just let me go past. Just stop trying to hit the ball from one part of the rough to another part of the rough, and just let me go through, and then you can take a bit more time. And that's all you have to do. Now, I've got no issues with people playing through. If they're having a better game and their shots are going in a better direction and they're going to speed their way through the course quicker than I will, please play through. Now, the only downside to being let through is now you've got people watching your tee shot, and that's listen. I know that's when things go bandy, but that's how it is. Anyway, right, so how did the round go? Terrible. My mind was gone. It started well, driver was nice. I must admit, my usual favourite club, 7-iron, I think where I was so concentrated on the swing with the driver, which should be transferable across all the clubs, I just didn't really get the iron swinging, really. It was like the driver was going well, nice, soft, smooth swipes, 220 yards, 230 yards, nice. When the ground's really wet, that's not too bad for me. And then the iron shots, it was just, I don't know, they didn't go the way I planned them in my head. So it weren't the best of rounds, even without the frustrations of other people. But I am playing tomorrow. I'm playing with my daughter. I'm going to decide before I play whether I'm going to score it and add it as a round played, or if I'm just going to, go around, hit the balls around the course and let the focus be on her. But she does like keeping score, so she likes to try and better her score every time she plays, even if it's by one shot, which is a good aim. But yeah, I wanted to get that one off my chest. Another car chat. It's actually the second one today. I probably won't post this today. We're Thursday evening. I don't want to post more than one video a day, do I? But yeah, anyway, let me know if you've experienced the same, if you've played at these casual golf courses. Have you experienced the same? Have you been the one holding people up, and watching this video made you realise that all you got to do is just let them play through your game? Or say to me, oh, do you want to play this hole with us? And if that person, speeds up a bit, oh, go on, you can take the next hole. It doesn't have to be. It's not a problem. It becomes a problem when you're holding people up. So I had people behind me being held up, and if I let them through, then I'm not achieving anything, and that's the other thing as well. I let them through, I'm not achieving anything because they're not getting any further forward really than I can. And if it was my slow play that was holding them up, I'd let them through. But it's not my slow play, it's the slow play in front of me. And there, some people say, well, why don't you take a lesser of a club? No. And I've heard that said before, and I don't understand that, because if I know I've got a second shot onto the green, I've got 180 yards to go. If I hit it sweetly, it's going on the green, or it's going the distance of the green. Why am I then going to get a pitching wedge out to then have to have another shot rather than wait? That wouldn't make sense. But I've heard people say that before. Or did I hear it on TikTok? I don't know. But yeah, anyway, that is my rant about golf etiquette. See you in a bit.